What is up, guys? This is TGC, and today I'm bringing you a new gaming topic. And as you can see in the background is Halo Reach. It is on Reflection, playing a team SWAT game, and I'd get about 13 to I don't know, like 5 or 6. You can count during the game. I think it's about that. This gameplay was pretty fun to play. During this game, we had some good team. It was pretty difficult. Some of the other teams weren't playing, so that's why one of them got 28. But today's gaming topic is on how big gaming companies are pushing the smaller gaming companies that they support to bring out a game. Some examples of these are like Battlefield 3, which was pushed out by EA, which they should have kept a little bit longer and did more to it because it felt like it didn't have enough in it. Like the multiplayer could have been improved a little bit more, and they didn't take a lot from the beta as well, which they should have done. Another example is Mass Effect 3. EA again, they pushed out Mass Effect 3 from BioWare because they wanted the money basically when they wanted it, and they had most of the right to say let's get it out now. The endings, a lot of people are hating the ending, so that is not good for the game. But I find the ending it's okay, but I reckon they could have did a little bit more with your options because like you basically all die or you luckily survive. It's really um basic as well because it's like not telling you much of the story. But let's go to another example, which is Activision pushing out Modern Warfare 3. Yes, that game is still a great game. I understand that a lot of you guys probably disagree with that, but they pushed it out. Trust me. I reckon they could have done a little bit more adjustments, but overall, it's a good game. The thing that's bad about these big gaming companies like EA, Activision, and Microsoft even are like they they sometimes really want the money, and it's like they like push out a game too early because they didn't get enough time to design the game or anything. So they're really leaving the game bare of its best content. Because I find it unfair for these smaller gaming companies, which would make a lot of money from this, and they're putting all their effort in, and to feel that the bigger company that's supporting them, like giving them the money, is able to say, let's get it out now, even though it's probably only half complete, and it's like all their hard work gone to waste because they're not going to release a good game. So that's pretty unfair for these smaller gaming companies. Also, these companies that are pushing out these games are getting less money because if you know people put let's plays up as soon as they get it, and then people who don't have the game yet and were thinking you get the game watch these let's plays and hear about all these bad endings, and they could have edited it more and everything. So and then they stop them from buying the game where they could have got more money for the game if they were to leave it a little bit longer. But see, guys, I'm not meaning like make it a lot longer, like maybe half year, but like something like a couple of extra months, like 2 or 3 months, because then that would give them just enough time to improve the game the way they want to and everything. So yes, also with Mass Effect, with the ending, people are hoping for a DLC. I don't think like if they do a DLC, you'd be like if you're lucky to be able to play it because if your Shepard survives, because there's chances that Shepard can survive, and at the end you see him move. The DLC, I don't think they're gonna be able to do that because some of the people who didn't have Shepard survive, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna get the DLC and not be able to play it? That's a bit unfair. So I like it'd be good if they could would do a DLC to add to the ending, but I think it's very unlikely for that to happen. But Battlefield 3, I've been playing that lately, and it feels like it could have been done more. Like a lot of the servers in that are laggy. I don't know if that's because of my internet or not. It might just be because of my internet, but a lot of the servers, because I got some pretty good internet, I don't lag very often, and but also like your player's movement is also glitches around and stuff. I've got this glitch where my gun stretches all the way over the other side of the map, which I did not know of until I did it. But I couldn't record it because it only happened once, and I did not know how I did it. So I reckon they could have improved it. Like the campaign for Battlefield that I played, it was pretty good. It was decent, and I didn't have a problem with it. The only point is that I was trying to make is the player glitches and stuff, and they should have fixed that. With Modern Warfare 3, things they could have improved with that is like overpowered. So, cause like people, yes, complain about weapons being overpowered. That possibly could have been the game was released early, or it's just because they thought that would be even. But it's a shame they can't bring out updates to even up the weapons. If they could do that, that'd be really cool, because then it would make the weapons more even and make the game more fair for other players. I also want to quickly talk about how gaming like EA, how if you looked on the internet before Mass Effect 3 was how in UK all the game shops weren't selling Mass Effect 3 and any EA titles from SSX. So that was a bit confusing. So it wasn't in Australia, thank God, because I wouldn't have got it. But it's not that like I find that unfair for people in UK, because Game is a great shop to buy from. They have their gamer reward points and everything, which is great the way they run that. And I don't know why they would stop selling EA games. It's probably the stupidest thing to do, because EA do a lot of great sporting games. I might even put some up sometime. So that was a pretty silly thing to do. So I feel sorry for you guys in the UK that pre-order it from Game. But it was also a little bit of EA's fault. Like, I hate the company EA. Yeah, they might make some good games, but it's not EA making the games. They're the ones supporting the smaller companies making the game. They're always pushing out games. They're always doing something to make a game shop not sell their games. Like with that, I think that's like the first time it's happened. But so yeah. But when I was talking about like Mass Effect 3 and Battlefield and Call of Duty, I wasn't putting them down, like the small companies like Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, BioWare, and all that. I wasn't putting them down or anything. They're just saying they got pushed by EA and Activision. So yeah, so that's about it for me today. This is TGC.